We're live, Dad's Vintage Garage. First of all, for all you guys that are here just for Kendall, she's not here. She's out running around with her mom. And the boys are in the other room playing Fortnite. So I'm continuing my box sorting. For any of y'all that are first time to the channel or just checking this out. Hey, Michelle, thanks for popping in. I know you've had a rough day, man. Prayers for you and just positive. I really want to help you get through some of your struggles. Call me. Let me know what's up. Cooper's here. So any of you guys first watching this, we live in Virginia, married. We have 3 kids. My wife's a librarian. I'm kind of a reseller. I kind of backed off a handyman business, but I still do like side jobs. Today I was helping a friend move down to Carytown. Just stay as long as you can. And so anyway, I sell eBay, Facebook Marketplace. I've started to dive a little bit into Etsy. Small time seller right now. We do about 1 sale a day. If you do your metrics or whatever on eBay, it's like I think for the last 60 days, 66 sales, and my ASP, which is average sale price, which you basically, if any of y'all, the average sale price is you take all your sales divided by your number of sales, and that gets your average sale price. Is I think it was like 30, 32, somewhere around there. And then when you back off your fees and your postage, because I do free postage on those sales a lot, I do probably about 50 to 60% margin profit. I like to be conservative, underestimate, and then go from there. So Bum Crack Picker, hello everyone. Misha Renee, hello. Thanks you guys for stopping in. Wow, we're up to 4. Yeah, I was up late last night on Tommy Bernard, just watching him and having a little bit of fun. But anyway, let's get going. I was working on some, a customer has some questions on these, and I was getting that question answered. But let me set up my table real quick. And then Brady's got to go to STEM today. School is starting up in like 2 weeks. And so we're getting ready to do that. But I'm going to kind of just keep going. Let me show you what I'm working on. So last night, we did that pile where the spindle is. We did that whole pile. And we got yard sale in there. We've got home market and then eBay. And then there's still 1 or 2 like just junk drawer stuff that I've got to sort through. But we emptied out 2 boxes there. So this afternoon, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. I kind of want to get over there. There's my view out my back window. But anyway, that's what we're going to just kind of work on. I hope you guys, this is a benefit to somebody on some stuff. It helped me a lot because it helps me just keep staying committed. This table, as a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to build a farm table, hopefully in the next 2 weeks before school starts. And so we've kind of turned this into our art table, or Kendall's art table. And I try not to have all this set up before I go live, because I want to tell you that I'm running this sales business right out of our kitchen table. I finally have cleaned the table off. It's been pretty filled up all summer, and it's been so nice for us to sit down as a family and eat. So I've got it set up on the table. Kendall, this craft, she's been making Barbie doll clothes out of balloons and old socks. So, but anyway, this is the first time I've done a live like in the afternoon. The picture's clear and all that. I went yesterday, so I know that this is just some of my old clothes that I work with some guys, not necessarily prison ministry, but I've worked with 2 guys that have basically been in prison before, been in jail, and I try to pass this stuff on to them. This was actually, if I remember right, this was a Ben's buy. And I just don't list clothes anymore. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it anymore. And if I'm not having fun, I'm losing interest. So these are going to be donated. Probably not to Goodwill. I'm not a big fan of Goodwill right now, but that's going donation. This was a yard sale by Alan Edmonds. Nice dress shoes. Pretty limited wear, I'd say. And I have very limited experience on selling shoes, but I do know to check the heels to make sure it's got even wear on that. Some of the stitching, the edge wear, the toe, if there's any nicks in the leather, and you can kind of spruce them up. So this has got maybe need some edging, some brown edging on here. So that's all going to go into my, whether I list them or not. And these are 12Ds, which is a good, I think, a good size for these dress shoes. So that's eBay.
Jeez.
All right, so hey, tell Cooper to get off Fortnite because the video is buffering, and you guys, mine, I pay for the internet, so we need to so cut it down, shut it down, please. Brady, you want to come in here and read the chat? All right, so this is eBay pile. This is old Tinker Toys. If you watched last night, I love wood stuff. And this will probably go to the home show, but it's got the old branding on it. This is when toys were good, man, when it's not electronics and all that. Yes, sir. Yes, off the Fortnite, off the computer, please. So that's going home show. Hardwood rolling pin. Probably ask about $15 for this at the home show, and then I'll take $15. But I think I got this at the bins at Goodwill, which you pay by the pound. So that's another home show deal. This is a vintage Billy Club, and the only thing that's missing on this is it used to have a little leather strap that's off of it. On a lathe, got a little string art there. Any comments on anybody know anything about the
Dad, I have to get off Fortnite, right?
Yes, sir. Police or law enforcement Billy Club. There you go. Got it. What do you think on this? Anybody have any ideas on this? Price wise, listing? I'm thinking maybe 48, 64, somewhere around there. I don't know. I don't know. Got to get it sold before it gets banned by the public. Was that a political comment? But no, I'm just kidding. This was picked up at a store, Bed Bath & Beyond. I think I paid $1 for it. Just a little copper pot. And it's got like a defect on the inside, manufacturer defect right there. It has $8 on it. I mean, I'd be happy with 3 or 4. I think I paid 50 cents for it. Hey, boys.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody wants to hear y'all doing law enforcement stuff. Takedown video. This is just a vintage little pocket notebook. And it's got some neat little Stonemo traction grit advertisement there.
Dad, can I go over the David's?
Who's at the front door right now?
That's Brady knocking. Wait, you knocking, I'm not done.
Here's some more wood. What do you need all this wood for? I'll probably put this in a big box tray or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. Coins. Teamster Local 101 Honeywell. We got a Honeywell plant. I guess they gave them out for safety chips. I don't know. I tell you, one of my neatest times, I had saved a lot of my grandfather's, wood trim. And when we moved, it moved out of my granddad's house. It moved to my dad's house, and then when my dad passed away, some of it moved to our house. And we've been hauling this stuff around for like 30, 40, 50 years. And finally, it was just time to let go. And I ended up kind of chopping it up, building a campfire, and just sitting there and thinking about my family and how great my granddaddy was. And he was a Army officer in the World War II, captured in the Battle of the Bulge, World War II prisoner, came home and basically retired from the military. And then he was a health inspector in Chesterfield County. And man, he worked with President Eisenhower, matter of fact, when President Eisenhower was in office. And anyway, just burning that wood, just slowing down to take time to think about family. It's pretty cool. So, something wood. All right, here we got more buttons. Guitar, Paraguay. Little trinket from Paraguay. And more buttons, so I'll consolidate that in with the other pile of buttons. What else we got going on here? Beer coasters. These are great, you know, people collect these, but also if you're ever stacking stuff on tables or chairs and you need something to keep the surfaces from scratching, these are great to put under the feet of chairs and all that, so it doesn't scratch the surface of your table. I like to work for an auction company, and that's what we did. So make a pile of that. Just modern day vintage refrigerator magnets. Hey, when you guys are, I appreciate all the comments, but like, hey, that's sweet, I wouldn't think to do that, or wow, that's cool. Can you guys put what, like, hey, that's cool, the magnets or whatever, so it kind of helps me know what I'm talking about, because that's great. Magnets. So that's that. Here's some IKEA, haven't even finished IKEA picture frames. I'll probably take these to the home show, and then if I don't sell them at the home show, I will take them to the nursing home and do an art project with my mom and some of the other residents. All right, so this looks like this is mainly the home show box. And then this, and I've got a bunch of different crystals, but this is a neat little crystal ball. Oh, you like the guitar trinket? Misha, you want me to send you that guitar trinket in the mail? I can pop it in an envelope, put a stamp on Facebook. My Facebook name is John McCormack. And I think I've got like a roof collapsing or something as my picture. Anyway, that's kind of cool, a little crystal. That'd be a neat little sun catcher. Hey, Derek, how are you?
Good.
And then I pick up a lot of these at yard sales, the old Scrabble boards. And one of the latest trends on these is you can do these, you've got the metal trays, and then you can do place settings and build people's names on there or whatever. But so I've got a couple of those. I did not market these at the last home show I did, and I've got a couple of these that I'm going to basically sell. They practically give them away at yard sales, but I've got a couple. That's my plan on those. And then I've got a vintage old twister board. If I remember right, this one was like super bent. So I ended up, what I did is I ended up spraying water on it and putting it under carpet to get it back flat. And then it's still not super flat, but it still kind of spins. Oh my gosh, you guys need to be respectful, please. Thank you. All right, so that's my first box. That's home show stuff. All right, I'm going to keep this out. Oh my gosh. Just send me your address. I'll drop it in the mail. Put a stamp on it. I love when my parents moved out of their house and we were cleaning out their stuff. All the neighbors came and were asking about how much do you want for this or that. And I said, man, it'd just be a blessing to share. I got to realize I have a business too, but honestly, I don't even remember where I got this guitar. But anyway, we ended up giving away more stuff to neighbors and friends because I knew they appreciated it. And I love when people say, oh, I'd love that because I know it's going to a good home. So anyway, all right. All right, what are y'all doing?
Have you ever done this before?
So a lot of these boxes I'm kind of packing loosely, and I'll end up consolidating them. But right now, I'm just trying to find flea market things. Let's see this. I think this is a, what is this called? Apple letters. Which I think this is an eBayable item. And then this, I think, are our Scrabble letters. Hey, Cooper, Brady, y'all have to be respectful of the video. All right, here's some more Scrabble letters. You could take these if you have someone special in your life and do a little note on it, like a piece of cardboard, and just glue like I love you, or take out the trash or whatever. Do a little side project. Again, I'm going to sell these at the home show. I'll probably do a sample one and then just leave it up to their imagination too. All right, so that's box one down. How are we doing on time? 17 minutes of my life. Yours too. Thanks for being here with me on trying to clean out this box. Okay, so this is home show box. So what we took out of here, we took that Apple letters game and shoes for eBay. And the rest is going to the home show. So that's done. All right, box two. Burlap to decorate. Some more of these teething things. There were some in that other box, so I got to consolidate that to the other box. The dice game. I saw. Let me show you what I did with some of my dice stuff I did from last night. Okay, IKEA plastic bin. I've started putting some of my dice, rolling dice. This is some sort of letters off a game. I can collect enough of these to do a lampshade or a lamp base, but I'll figure out something. Hey, Cooper?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Derek home if y'all can't be quiet. You understand? Yes, sir?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. This is a Lowe's purchase when they were doing back in November of last year. They were getting rid of all their non-productive inventory. And matter of fact, I had a sale today of some of that and sent it out. I don't know. I'm not sure where it went. Matter of fact, I need to get it in the mail. Furniture pad. That's going. Does anybody know what this is? I have no idea. It unscrews. I like it because of the glass bottom. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, you talk about gluing magnets. Over my counter, I've actually got that strip. Good idea. I'll put them in a box. Another project. So I don't know what this is. It's got a hole in it. It's got a little bit of detail on it. And then it's got a cool, can you kind of see it? It's like a cobalt blue. It's not cobalt blue, but it's kind of bluish purple. Anybody know what that is? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try to sell it. Where's this plate? I can't remember. I think I got this at a yard sale. That's a Squinch Eye Centennial Philadelphia. It was a platter from 1776 to 1926. 150 years of America independence. What do you give somebody that's got everything? This plate. Isn't that pretty cool? Got, you know. I'll put it in the show, see what happens. Again, here's another wood. It's got different lengths of sticks. Hey, Peaches, you here? Hey. Oh, lamp part. I'm not sure. I'll figure out something. Yeah, bum crack. I don't think I said hi to you yet. So anyway, this is my opinion on this stuff is when I do these home shows, the grandmas are always out and they want stuff for their kids. And so this I paid by the pound. So I probably paid about maybe 10 to 15 cents for this, if that. Probably not that. I'll sell for $4 or $5. We'll see. All right, what else we got here? I think these, as a matter of fact, were dumpster diving. These were basically just wine bottle cards. And I haven't really been able to give them away or anything. Those are probably going to go, I'm going to put those in the flea market. Get rid of those. Vintage mirror. Not the best of quality. It's broken on this side. So it's going to the home show, and then we'll see what's up with that. Some handles. I think these are reproduction drawer pull backing plates. So that's that. And then we had here's another one of the garden hose knives. They're upstairs.
Is they up here?
And vintage, or this isn't vintage, it's kind of like vintage looking frame. Had $1 on it, and I actually probably will just sell it for $1.
We have 8 people.
Uh-oh. Tim McGuckin, my best friend is watching me. He's trying to do an intervention on me, friends. So I'm publicly trying to clean out, Tim. Please hang in there.
These are my new shoes.
Hold on. Okay, Kendall, show him. Kendall just got here, so go ahead and show him your new shoes, Kendall.
These are my new shoes. They're so pretty. They got a new pair too.
Okay.
The
cool.
design on the bottom is really pretty. And this horse, it's really pretty.
Good job. All right. All right. Some December. I don't even know what year these are. Old sports magazines. Probably this is a March 27th, 1967 Sports Illustrated. 1967. 1966.
Is that a cheerleading one?
No, I don't think it is. I remember when we used to take National Geographics and we'd cut out the advertisements. And these are just kind of neat to look at. I was trying to find a cool, there's an old Thunderbird. So these will go in the home show, and I'll basically promote it as man cave stuff, and somebody will buy this for their husband or whatever. Here's an anniversary of Virginia's premier radio station, WRVA, 1925 to 1950. So this is over 70 years old. What? You guys are right. I got a lot of junk. All right, Tim, what'd you say? Thanks for the kind intro, John. This is not an intervention, but I may show up to your front door with a box truck someday. That's your birth year. Hey, Tim, don't give out my birth year. I always tell everybody online it's 1970. Caroline always threatens. She said the marriage has gone south if there is a big dumpster out front. She's done with being patient with me if the big dumpster shows up out front. So the show is kind of like a vintage show, but it's also kind of like a home decorator show. And this is a Mikoska bowl plate that I will probably sell at the show. I'll probably let this thing go for about $5 just to get it out. All right, how are we doing? We doing this? Everybody doing okay? So again, this is the home show stuff. Again, I'm kind of like loosely packing these boxes. I'll go back in. The home show is September 28th. So my top priority right now is just trying to find stuff for the flea market. I might put. Does anybody have an opinion on this plate? There are actually comparables on YouTube for this. I forgot what it was. Maybe I need to put this not on YouTube, on eBay. So as you can see, these boxes are kind of half empty. All right, that's box number 2. If anybody's wondering where I get my boxes from, Costco. Our box, I think, is mainly flea market. I'm going to go through it real quick, but I think I've already kind of sorted through it. Cookie tin, nothing special, pretty modern. This is actually an Infinity. I think these used to carry shoes. Size 7. I actually have sold one of these on eBay. I haven't sold this one. I'm just ready to clean it up and get rid of the space. Hook and ladder for display only. Fire truck. Cool little fire truck. And I'm going to probably put that in the home show because, again, that might be a little grandma buy for $2. Do I waste one? Those $2 kind of do add up some. Book that I've had on eBay for a while that just hasn't sold. Fresh Chinese. And then everybody remembers these from their parents, these record albums. They're coming back. But there's still a lot of them out there. It's just I'm not interested in holding on to them. This is actually pretty cool. This is if Kendall saw me with this, she'd probably want me to keep it. All right, home show. So Michelle, there is a lady on Busy Street up here in Chesterfield that has a business called the Gracie's Cottage, and she does twice a year. She gets all of her vendors and outside vendors, what you would consider maybe competitors, and she rents a facility out. Last time we were at the racetrack, and this time I think we're going to be down at Chesterfield Fairgrounds, and she's going to do an indoor-outdoor show the fall show, Christmas show. And just everybody, and it's a quick in and out. It's a one-day show. You get there. I think you can set up the night before on this one, and set up, and then it's a long day, and then everybody comes in. The last show was a 2-day show, but this one's just a 1-day show, and you just bring your stuff in, set up. And I've rented this space. I think it was like $30, which was cheap for. She's got a good following that shows up, and the ladies are. And it's mostly ladies. Guys there too, but they come ready to spend money. They do. So it's kind of and then lately the stuff I've been getting out of the house, I used to bring it back, but a lot of it, I'm just done with it. I'm ready to create more space and do some projects right now. So let me know. I got an old retail table that's like 12 feet long and about 6 feet wide that he's thinking about putting in the show and all that. And it's great hangout time too. So this new $49. I might relist this on eBay. Matter of fact, I had it probably about a year ago. And does anybody know, can I send this paper? Is this considered media or is this just considered dead weight? Hey, Glenn, thanks for coming in, Swamp Picker. I might, 49 bucks. I'm not going to get that nowhere close to that at the flea market or whatever. And then this is an old hat making kit. That's going to flea market. All right, so we got Lawrence Welk, hat making kit, fresh Chinese book, infinity shoe box, some peel and stick. Ricky, go watch me on Junk Dealer. Go watch me on 10. That's yard sale. What did I say? These wine things, flea market. That's okay. That's box 3. And I think we could have consolidated them down to 2, but we're just quickly doing the thing. Oh, I'm sitting here talking, watching you guys. Yep, you're right, Michelle. I just found a bunch of software that I resold, and it was all I considered it media. It was coming up media on eBay, but I ended up sending it all first class because I had really no money in it. And that was a cool little quick flip. All right, so like I said, the boxes are from Goodwill. All right, here's kind of water slippers. Probably take these down to the lake when I'm in the water. Have them for somebody. Those slippers. These design custom fit Abio shoes 24/7.
Guys, I'm gonna check the slippers out.
Man, these are really nice. I've just got to figure out a size. I think it kind of scared me custom fit. And see here, I got it a size in the back. So anyway, I'm going to give these a try on eBay. Nice. But I've had these in my house for over a year. I got to get rid of them. Yep, Keen's, you're right, Michelle.
Daddy, can I have
Which I think
this?
Keen's have good resale, but I've got I can use them down at Lake Gadsden. All right, I've got vintage, Monopoly. Oh, let me show you something I sold for $7.
Dad, can I have this?
Oh, look what Kendall found. Kendall, set it aside. Let's set a goal for that.
No, I won't. No, it's me.
You hear, Kendall? She found this thing, man. I can't keep anything. Let's set it right here, and we're going to decide later, okay? Please be respectful. Thank you. All right, this is old Monopoly money.
Let me see.
And how do I know it's super old?
Because it looks old.
Well, the houses are all wooden. The pieces are all wooden. The money's a little smaller.
Let me show you. Me and my dad love to play Monopoly.
Yeah, matter of fact, Kendall and I do like to play Monopoly until she starts losing. And it takes all I can to beat her. So
I don't like.
yeah, it's like just a folder of paper. It's not really a book. So I'm not gonna. I've got somebody that's gonna take that paper anyway. All right, Kendall, let's put all that back in.
Let me see it.
This will go eBay, believe it or not. But I got distracted. So everybody knows what this guy is.
What is it?
It's the Mousetrap guy.
Let me see the
And
mouse
actually,
trap.
game parts do resell on eBay. And I think I sold this one. I didn't sell this one, but another one. It's like $7, something like that. I did have to pay shipping, but I made $3 or $4 on this guy right here
Can I
from
show
somebody
you
that need a
something?
part. They lost it.
Guys, guess what? I made this dress out of socks. Out of a sock. And then I made this headband out of a sock too. So you can be really creative with socks to make Barbie dresses or clothes. And I have made Minty outfits with balloons for my Barbies.
All right, these are lanyards for credentials. Tim, if you're still there, do you need these for your upcoming trade show? Let me know.
Oh yeah.
It's got a little zipper and a lanyard.
When I do it. Yeah.
This would have been great if I was making fake IDs, but I don't do that anymore.
This would be great.
Not in college.
But I'm doing it.
Man, how long have I had these? I think these are Phyla cleats. Need to get them listed eBay. They're not going to do me any good in the box. So they're going in the eBay pile. Here's another wooden bowl or something. I'll probably put that in the home show and then use that as a tray to put my odds and ends in. Hey, Tim, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Kendall's been decorating her Barbies with balloons, and then she's taking in used socks and cutting them around. So these I got on super clearance at Home Depot. I think they were like 20 cents a piece, and they're just plastic hooks. I need to research those for eBay. So, all right.
Dad,
so I got a good little eBay pile.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Playmobil has good resale value. The biggest thing I've sold on Playmobil has been a dollhouse.
Where's that dollhouse?
Be careful of that water over the computer, Kendall. And then also I sold some sort of fort thing that I got from one of my clients that was moving out of town, and she just gave it to me. And then a Playmobil train, like a city monorail thing. But I'll probably put these guys up like right around Christmas time. And they'll be good. So that needs to go in the eBay pile. All right, what else you got, Kendall? Is that about it? And these I had listed. I don't know why these are having so much trouble selling. But they're like bass and deer, and then I've got marlin, and they call them like rear view mirror dangles.
Did you do your reading?
Macari sells well, or yeah. Michelle, I've got to start doing another platform. And Caroline had asked me about Macari the other day, and I just haven't taken the plunge yet, but probably maybe we need to do that, cross list a little bit. So these were basically paid by the pound, and I have probably about 40 of them. I have sold some down, but I haven't sold them all down. We'll have you that. So that's eBay pile. Oh my gosh, Kim, are you taking away all my that was good. That was in the yard sale pile.
I don't know.
All right, so these are going to go probably flea market.
I'll put it
All
in
right.
my pile.
Let's see. All right, so that's one more box. Done. So I'm going through it, and then I will go sort it real quick, probably later on when I get off the live. All right, we've got about 2 more boxes, and then we've got a family commitment tonight. Ball caps. Riverside School of Nursing, probably not one. Gatorade, probably can list that one. This is Rockwell Honeywell, old clip back. These used to have like inside, all the foam on this one is out. It like just dry rotted. And I will disclose that when I sell it. Rockwell, I think, is going to become more popular with all the space launches and all that. Everybody's kind of getting back in, and Rockwell was really involved in space back in the early 60s, 70s. So Scott's Blue brand hat. Green Virginia Tech hat. Calcutta. I think this was given to me as a gift. And I might keep this, man, because it's with my bald spot on the top. Tweetsie Railroad. That's in the Smoky Mountains. Pigeon Forge. Or where's Tweetsie Railroad?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Up near west of Charlotte, Asheville. Hey, some missing paperwork. All right, I'm not going to go through this paperwork with y'all. I need to go through it, though. There's some more office supplies. And then this was a lot. I'm not going to, the ties I'll show you guys later, but this looks like it, like almost like alligator leather. It came from one of my neighbors that moved around. Size 40, so it doesn't fit me. I'm like at a 42 right now. Do I keep it? Do I sell it? All right, Kendall, they're saying you had a pile. Okay, here's another Scrabble board. So that goes in the home show. It's like a men's ring. I bought this at Impulse. I got stuck with this at a midnight Uncle Jed's auction shed. And I always honor what I bid on. But as you can see, I'm not a ring guy. I don't even have my wedding band on because my finger was swollen. At least I know where my wedding band is. Caroline doesn't know where her diamond is.
Get your charger.
Mama, am I allowed to do it?
All right, so that ring needs to probably be set aside somewhere. Couple books. Oh, this is kind of cool. Forgot all about these. Got a lot of scissors. Plastic.
Yeah, next time you go, we'll have more.
Deluxe clean cut. Scissors. These used to be scissors we used to have in school.
Mom, we'll have to ask our mom. Yeah, ask your mom. Yeah, I don't want if you're mom. No, we're talking about.
Klaus,
He was talking about a knife. Can we have a knife?
USA, model 3752. These are probably at least 10 inches long. So I could imagine these would go good on maybe Etsy. But anyway, they're going to go in the eBay pile right now. Oh, this is awesome. Huh? We have that damaged freight company in town, and I think I ended up getting these for like 10 cents. I can't remember if I got those or fresh or frozen, but they were like 10 cents a piece. Ajax cleaner. Here's my problem. Peaches, you know, you buy Uncle Jed's, and then if you don't turn around and flip it, you've got all these issues. It's a water filter. and I just basically need to list that. So I have it. I think this is going to be our last box for right now, and then we might get back on live tonight. Hey, this is perfect. There's some hardware, and I actually have a light fixture. And here's the hanging hardware that I need. All right, let me show you the light fixture. I like it. Let me know if you guys like it. Hold on. What do you think? The lead pipe, the rope, the wrench, and you did like scaled models, or you did like full size or actual life size, and you put together a kit. And then you also could like Colonel Mustard, that you could like, I think one of the guys, the professor, had a pipe, and you guys kind of did all the accessories that all the characters would need. And if anybody played, you could almost do like real life Clue. But anyway, that's the light, and I actually needed this bracket, and I hadn't hung this. This was hanging in the bathroom on a towel rack, so now I don't have an excuse. All right, let me put that up. All right, you guys, I'm starting to lose my attention span here.
All right, good, let's go.
Oh, Caroline's saying, good, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. And then here we go. We got some box of remotes. I've got to research them. Remotes are great for picking up at yard sales. I think these came out of a lake house, and you basically want to check a couple things, the battery, and then you just get the model number, and then you research it. And there's really, unless you have the appliance, there's really no way to test it. But get all this stuff out, because you don't want to leave them stored with batteries. So anyway, all right, that's my piles for this afternoon. I'm gonna, if we get home from all of our activities, we've got baseball tonight, and we've got steam with Brady too.
Hi guys, thank you for watching.
Hold on,
Hit
hold
that
on.
subscribe button.
Hold on,
And
Kendall. We'll just
hit
go
the
down.
bell and
All right.
okay. Bye guys. So hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and yeah, bye. Peace.
All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with us for a little bit. We had about 49 minutes of sorting. My wife appreciates you too, because we're making progress. And thank you guys for supporting the channel. All right. You done, Kendall?
Bye.
All right. Let's see. Lonnie says put a battery in them and push the button, and you see the little light. Yep. You're right.
Bye.
Bye. Everybody's saying bye, Kendall.
Bye.
All right. Do you have another one of your dolls you want to show real quick?
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, yes, I do.
All right. Hurry up. Hurry up.
And I said future YouTuber. Bye all. Y'all.
This is one.
Oh, here we go. Look at these.
This one.
All right. Here's a gift card I just found.
This is one
Got
of my
$17 on it. Put that in my pocket. Oh, look at your doll, Kendall, huh?
This is a wig.
No.
Everybody needs one of these right here.
Oh,
Anybody
and
know?
that's my mommy.
Yeah, block her. She don't like being on YouTube.
And
Everybody know
was,
what that is?
yes,
What is it, Kendall?
it's those one of those paper clip things.
No.
Nice.
It's used to open up cans.
Mama, look at my doll.
Everybody should have one. Well, guess what? I don't have one.
Guys, this is
I
what
got,
my
like,
hair used
a
to be.
whole-
Like, it wasn't brown. It was like the color right now. It used to be like this small when I was little.
All right, Kendall. All right, we're gone. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you. Thank you. We
Bye.
value your time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for a little bit of time. And thanks for helping us sort. We're making progress. Oh, she said pretty doll. See you guys. Thanks. Hey, Michelle, give me a call. Contact me. All right. Thank you.
Bye.